I wanted a big one. I wanted the big one. I wanted the big one.
Scared to let it go.
I know.
Holy crap.
Gain on him. Gain on him.
Like that one right there. See it dive down?
The gas station special. Good morning. It is probably 6 a.m. We are down here on the Columbia River in Oregon, and we're about to go salmon fishing. There are 3 boats full of people who are all hungry for some salmon. This is my first time fishing for salmon. I think we'll be trolling, but I definitely have a lot to learn. There are already a couple fish carcasses here at the boat ramp, which is a good sign. It looks like people have been having some success. So I think today's going to be a pretty eventful day.
It's go time.
This time of year. Something's gonna fall
Always
in the sky,
misty. Yeah.
Go to 38 feet on the front rods, 45 on the middle.
We're setting up all the rods at different depths based on where they're at in the boat and start trolling for salmon. The weight at the tip, and we have our lash and then the lure down at the bottom.
Scared to let it go.
I know.
Those big marks there moving across with fin on the bottom. That right there is the gear working.
Oh,
that's a fish that was coming in, and you can actually watch the fish swim past. Yeah. They'll spin and come back on it.
Really?
Like that one right there. See it dive down?
Right out!
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice baby spots.
Yep.
There you go, Mark. Yeah. Woo-wee, look at that rod band.
Get toward the front of the boat. Reel down to that ledge. Rod step right up over the top of my head. Reel down.
Stand right up next to the railing.
Keep reeling. Keep reeling. Reel. Reel. Lift up over my head. Lift. Lift.
Straight up. Yeah, that's Rick got it.
They got one. Get tired yet?
Nope.
Okay. Keep reeling. Keep reeling. Keep reeling. Slow down for just a second. Lift.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a chinook.
Wow, look at that.
Oh man.
Gorgeous. Guessing you want to keep it.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'll tell you the best way to hold.
That's cool.
Yep, that one.
Sweet. Awesome. Woohoo! we have the same little pink spinner bait. The rods again are deeper as we go back farther in the boat. It kind of creates a spread in the water. We'll start trolling again. I don't know how fast. He's got like a certain speed that he likes to troll at, but it's just nice and slow, moseying up the river. There are a lot of other boats out here.
Oh yeah!
Let's
There's
go!
something on there.
Stuck, see? Yeah! There we go.
Step back towards the front of the boat a little.
Just keep slowly reeling.
Oh yeah.
Whip.
Woo! No, it feels big. I don't know.
Another chinook.
Is he in it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice fish.
Woo! That's a great fish. Ah!
One more.
That fish just gained about 20 pounds.
Yeah, right? Somehow I'm still holding it up. Yeah. That's awesome.
We ended the day with 2 salmon. Tom, our guide, is going to fillet the first one, show me how to do it, and then I'm going to do the second one. These are chinook.
Cut the top fins off. Bottom fin. And the vent. They call this the collar,
Yeah.
and there's a little bit of meat in there.
Yeah.
Some people want the collars on, some people don't. This one I'll do one each way
Okay.
and show you how to do each one of them.
Cool.
Right behind the head. Make that incision. Turn the knife. Right down the spine. You go through, turn the knife, and run the knife right down the spine. Around the gills. There's a notch right there. Come right behind that notch. And then it's the same. Then you got rib bones here. Want to run your knife right under the tips and all the rib bones. Right down to the skin, but not through it. That way, when you get ready to fix it, you can have your full fillet, or you can fold it up and put it in the bag. So, I don't rinse them off when I clean it, or when I put them in the bag.
Yep.
And the reason is, every time you rinse fish meat, it takes oil out of that meat, and the flavor drops down. Even if I washed it here, number one, it's crappy river water. You're gonna have to wash it again as soon as you get it to wherever you're gonna take care of it at. Okay. Perfect.
About there? All the way.
Perfect. Now this one's a female.
Oh, so do we have eggs?
Yep. So I'm gonna grab another bag here.
Oh yeah, look at that.
There should be a second one in
Yep.
there. Perfect.
Nice.
Bait?
Yep. Yeah, and if you guys want to see the process when we get back to camp,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
we'll find a picnic table, and I've got Kieran to pick up, and we'll find some
that'd be awesome.
napkins, and we'll go through and cure them up.
Sweet.
there.
And getting it to turn is kind of hard. You don't want to go too deep. Getting it? There you go. You hear it pop?
Yeah.
Yep. I'm trusting you that you don't slip it down.
Oh yeah, no, I got you. Although, wouldn't that be a funny way to go? Okay.
Not bad.
There
For
you
your
go.
first salmon, not bad. Now, some people, especially for the spring fish, they'll take that, cut the head and the tail off, and they'll take that home and smoke that, and then
Oh,
pull
and
all
then
that
eat
meat
it.
off
Yeah.
of there.
Perfect. Woohoo!
You ever seen one of these?
No.
It's called a Townsend fish skinner. They don't make any anymore. You buy them on eBay for like 35 bucks if you can catch them. Find them. You take that, you catch them rib bones, and you and there's no meat.
Right,
left
look
on
at
there.
that. Thank you very much for showing me how to do that.
You bet. So these are eggs out of that chinook.
Yep.
Work as much of it out as you can. And all you got to do is kind of cut down through the center of it and lay it open. That way you can see them flaps there. And then when you go to start curing, you can get that cure down in between. That membrane is what you're trying to toughen up, that membrane on the outside of the egg side.
And then how long will you leave this on there?
So what I'll do is I leave it out at room temperature for 36 hours. As soon as you put these eggs in the curing process in a refrigerator or they get cold, it stops the curing process.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can get orange. This is the pink. He's got a dark red.
Oh, that's cool. So the color will change.
Yeah.
We are back at camp. Everyone's out there behind me having a good old time. We're about to eat dinner. We're out here sharpening knives, finishing cutting up and packaging all of this salmon. Between all of the boats that were out today, we caught like 14 or 15 salmon, which is so cool. There's an entire box full to the brim of salmon. And now we're gonna have some dinner and have a little fun, go to bed, and then we're off for more fishing tomorrow. So it's been great. Well, good morning. It is day 2. Today we're going sturgeon fishing. I've never been sturgeon fishing. Apparently this is like the place to do it. Our guide, Kevin, said that there are sturgeon of all size ranges. And there's a lot of really cool things about them. They're apparently incredible fish. So I have a lot to learn today and a lot to see. I slept a lot better last night. I'll show you the tents that we're sleeping in. Those are the tents that we've been sleeping in. And this is the campground. This is like kind of our little hub here under the Worksharp tent. And I got some coffee and I'm gonna grab some breakfast and then we're gonna hit the water.
Yeah.
Look.
They're the sharp ones.
Oh, there he is! Look at that fin! Oh, that's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there he is!
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Yeehaw!
Take a step to your left. One more. Go out later, right? Close on each other and they crush.
Yeehaw!
Thank you.
Let's go. Okay, so 130 Dacron with your pickled squid. And then we have, what was this weight called?
16 ounce, they call it a BC wedge weight.
A BC wedge weight. That's really cool. I'd never seen one of those before. And so that slides up on the line. Bead, little barrel swivel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there he is. Oh, yeah. Woohoo!
Got it up to the boat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this has got to be a good one. Oh, yeah.
Lift right to my shoulder.
There you go.
You
Look at that. Oh, man.
This might be a trip.
Look at
See how small his eye is?
Yeah.
And then see how big his nostril cavity is? So they have a vent in the center of that. It's like suck water in,
Yeah.
hold water, expel water out the back.
Wow. Sturgeon on.
Sturgeon on.
Sturgeon on. Oh, jump! Woo! That's a big one! Oh, brother. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was great. As soon as I let up on him, he knows. I wanted a big one. I wanted the big one. I wanted the big one. He's ripping. All right. Gain on him. Gain on him. Oh, there he is again. There he is. All right, come on, man.
Wow.
Oh my God. That was an awesome day. Holy crap. We're back at camp after an awesome morning of sturgeon fishing. There are still other groups of people out. Some people were salmon fishing, some people were steelhead fishing, which is really cool. There's like so much opportunity on the water in this area, but we've got a lot of fresh fish and we haven't cooked any of it yet. So we ran to a gas station and I bought some things to marinate the fish and we're gonna grill them up for lunch. So for our marinade, we have the gas station special. Got some soy sauce. We have some sweet chili sauce, onion powder, olive oil. There was a farmer's market, so I grabbed some fresh garlic. And one of the guys here at camp had some peppercorns. So I'm just cleaning up a couple fillets of fish and throwing together the marinade, actually vacuum sealing them, which is like a great trick for speeding up the marination process. The vacuum seal process really helps all of that marinade go into the meat. Soy sauce, olive oil, sweet chili sauce, onion powder, and some peppercorns. And then to the vacuum sealer. Yeah, look at that. Vacuum sealed nice and tight. And we'll let this sit for about an hour and then we'll get going on the grill. So not only is this my first time catching wild salmon, this will also be my first time cooking and eating wild salmon. So I'm really interested to see how this tastes. The folks who went salmon fishing this morning definitely had a great morning. Nick and I have just started cooking. Nick got started on the potatoes, and I just threw the first salmon fillets on there. Look at them go. Looking good. I just pulled the salmon out of the marinade, and I'm just patting it dry a little bit. Instead of rinsing it, I want to keep some of that marinade on, but I also want to soak up some of it because the sugar from the sweet chili is burning a little bit. I got to be real careful with the temperature on the grill. And also, in order to get a little bit of a sear, you really want it to be pretty dry. I've already tried a little bit and it is so freaking good. It is like just amazing. And to be able to share it with people is really special, because normally when I'm cooking, it's just Nick and I, and like now we get to share it with everybody, so it's a cool thing. The salmon and I have made it back to Pennsylvania. I just grilled it with some vegetables, and it is so freaking good. I was under the impression that wild caught salmon was going to be fishier than farm raised salmon. But it's not. At least this one's not. And as someone who has a lot of saltwater fish all of the time, like living in Florida, that's so normal for us to have fish that we caught in the morning and we're eating it that evening. It is so cool to have salmon like this in our freezer. It is such a switch up from the normal, and it was worth every penny shipping this back here. I've already ate this with my family. I cooked it with my family. My dad and I grilled it the other night. Nick and I were grilling tonight. But anyways, that is it for this video. Thank you so much to Worksharp and all of the brands that made Fish Camp possible. I'll include everybody's information in the description box down below, including the guides if you guys want to check them out. We had such a ball with everyone. The vibes were immaculate. The people were so fun. It was awesome. So that is it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one.